Hello, Alec.
Hi.
How are you?
So excited.
Very excited today. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
Alec.
Hi.
How are you?
We're still figuring out technology 2 years later. It
It's
has
only been a
been
year.
so much planning going on. Welcome to all of you joining us live here for a quick update on our season 72, which we are rolling out today. It is so excited to be able to start getting this season off the ground with all of the work that has gone in behind the scenes. Alec and I are really pumped up about this, and we know that you are too. So today is the day that season ticket holders can renew their season tickets. We are so excited to say that we're anticipating a full return of audiences in person at the Civic Center for the Performing Arts in Idaho Falls. It is so wonderful to be able to say that. And we know there's still some uncertainty out there. So in addition to the live concerts, our plan is for everything to remain live streamed so that if you're not able to come back to the concert hall, you don't feel comfortable, or you're out of town, as many of our new audiences are after this virtual season. We have quite a few audiences out of town now. So that virtual option remains. And so we have music returning. It is just wonderfully exciting. Alec, tell us a little bit about how to get these tickets. That's the most important thing today, is the ticket sales.
Yes, of course. So for our folks who are season ticket holders who had in-person tickets for seasons before this past one, we have retained our spreadsheets that tell us where your seats are. So you will still get your seat back if you want it, or you can try something new now that we're going forward into a new thing. So starting today, you can call the office at 208-529-1080, and you can talk with Caleb, and he will help you get your seats. Or you can pay for them online at ifsymphony.org, and then we will be in touch to help you out with your seats. But long story short, you can still get your same seats back, and I know a lot of folks are really excited for that. So that'll be happening from today through the middle of August, and then in the middle of August, we will open it up so that anyone and everyone who wants to purchase season tickets can do so, and they can choose their seats. They'll be able to do that online and at the office as well. And so that period will be from the middle of August through the middle of September, and then in the middle of September, single tickets go on sale.
That's great. So we really encourage all of you who are returning to get online, purchase those tickets, or call us in the office, 529-1080. So excited to be able to get you back into those seats that you love. And again, we have great music in store for you. I want to talk a little bit about what's coming up in season 72. And again, those of you who are first-time subscribers, that opportunity comes available in the middle of August. So there's about a month for renewing subscribers, a month for new subscribers, and then it's all general mayhem for ticket sales across the board. So when we return, we're returning at Freeman Park on September the 18th. This is our annual Symphony in the Park concert. We're calling this one Audience Favorites. I've heard from so many of you that when we return, you want to hear the music that you know and love. And so we're getting started in that vein. There will be Sibelius's Finlandia. We'll have some previews of music that'll be on the rest of our season, like Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony, the great finale. We have the Paul Bunyan Suite. We have Stars and Stripes Forever, plenty of Sousa and fun family-friendly music. But we also are having a world premiere of Jim Stevenson's Fanfare for Democracy. We are part of a countrywide co-commissioning project that Jim initiated, where an orchestra in all 50 states will be playing this version of the Fanfare for Democracy, which was originally written for the presidential inauguration ceremonies of January 20th with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So we have this very exciting world premiere that's going to be playing all across the country as part of our first concert in September. So we look forward to seeing families and all of you with your picnic baskets. That's a free concert, no tickets required. We look forward to seeing everyone there as usual. It's such a wonderful tradition. And I can't wait to be back with the sound of the symphony and having people applauding for us in real time, which is the thing that we've missed probably the most in this virtual season. We learned a lot. I mean, we learned a lot about what's important to us, these connections with audiences, and that's our goal this year, is to reconnect. So our subscription season, starting in October of 2021, we have a concert that we're calling the Symphony Returns. I know that that's a very exciting concept for all of us. The music that's on this program is wonderful. It's the music of Beethoven. We're playing the Coriolan Overture. We're also playing the Second Symphony of Louise Farenc. This is a woman composer from the Romantic era who's very much an unknown quantity, but we're thrilled to be able to feature a full symphony by Farenc on our first concert, along with the Beethoven and our 2020 Young Artist Competition Senior Division winner, Lorana Wheeler-Roederer. Lorana was not able to perform with us in 2020 or 2021 when she was the winner of this competition, and we're excited that these young artists will have their debut with us in 2021-22 after all. So that's great. She's going to be playing the first movement of Prokofiev's Violin Concerto, one of the most brooding and wonderful works of the 20th century by Prokofiev. So a great way to kick things off. That's in October. Moving into November of 2021, we have Paddington Bear's first concert. This is a family concert and a subscription concert. So you can bring to the earlier in the day matinee families of kids of all ages. This is a great opportunity to introduce young people to the orchestra with a shorter concert time, reduced concert costs. That's separate from the subscription package, so you can go ahead and buy your individual tickets to the family concert are available now. And so you have this Paddington Bear's first concert is a wonderful trip down memory lane for those of you that remember this, a wonderful series of stories, Paddington Bear. It's a British series, and it has this beautiful score by Herbert Chappell that's now animating Paddington Bear's first experience going to a concert at Royal Albert Hall in London. This experience for Paddington is very mixed up. Things go a little awry, as they always do for Paddington. And during the concert, he actually listens to Haydn's Surprise Symphony, Symphony number 94, and we are going to be playing the Surprise Symphony in its entirety as the subscription event that evening. So in the evening, the adults will get a chance to hear this delightful story of Paddington along with the wonderful music, and then hear the symphony perform Haydn's Surprise Symphony as well. So a great event, both the family concert and the subscription show featuring the Paddington Bear's first concert. And then we will have a concert of our youth symphony program, which we're so excited to say is getting back up off the ground with in-person rehearsals and concerts this season. Of course, safety remains the top priority for our students, especially those who are too young to receive the vaccine. So we're going to be taking a lot of precautions, but getting them back together so that they can continue to make music together and rebuild that connection. That's what we're all about this year. Then moving into December, again, for the holidays, we're playing the Snowman Movie. Many of you remember this as it's another return favorite. Again, trying to play up all the favorites, all the exciting concerts that we can this year to reconnect with all of you. The Snowman Movie is a short, bittersweet, I would say, holiday story. The boy builds a snowman, they go on this wild adventure, and then the snowman melts the next day. And so you have that sort of bittersweetness of the snowman story. But the music is gorgeous. It's so fun to play it with the live film. So that's going to be a one-night only event to see the Snowman Movie live. And that's just the first half of the concert. The second half of the concert features a number of Baroque delights. We are excited to feature our principal oboist, Kristen Bull, performing the music of Benedetto Marcello. And we're just so excited to have all of these wonderful Baroque gems on this concert with us. It sounds like Alec is responding to some of you on our social media or something along those lines, but we hope that you're with us. If you have any comments, drop them in there. We're excited to hear from you in these live streams as usual. So that gets us started with 2021 and moving into 2022 then, the second half of this season. We're kick things off in February with the Red Dress Concert, as is tradition. And this year's popular theme is Rhapsody in Blue. Of course, we've played Rhapsody in Blue before, but it is something that I think deserves a repeat hearing probably every single season, if you wouldn't mind. Just endless Rhapsody in Blue. But it's on a program that explores a number of different works by American composers and has a kind of Americana theme. So you have composer Richard Heyman, the Pop Hoedown. We have Leroy Anderson's Sandpaper Ballet, along with the Rhapsody in Blue, and also George Gershwin's Promenade, the so-called Walking the Dog, for sort of clarinet solo, jazz band, and piano. And joining us for this wonderful concert is my dear friend Roberto Plano, Italian pianist who's professor of piano at Indiana University. He is making his return trip to Idaho Falls after about 15 years not being there. So we're very excited to welcome Roberto back to the Idaho Falls Symphony for Rhapsody in Blue. Then in March, I don't even want to say it, but we are going to attempt for the third time to perform a concert that we are calling Intimate and Elegant. This is a reduced version of some of the world's great orchestra music for full orchestra. It's Mahler's Symphony No. 4 and the Prelude to the Afternoon of a Faun of Debussy. These two arrangements for chamber ensemble give a very fresh perspective on this music. It's very intimate, but just absolutely glorious. Soprano Diana Livingston Friedley will be our guest for the finale of the Mahler 4. It's a concert that you won't want to miss, and we have already tried twice to miss it. So we are going to not miss it this time. With all of the craziness of the rescheduling and the pandemic, that was the concert that we really tried to do, not once but twice. So here we go. Third time's a charm for this program of Debussy and Mahler. And then to close our season, we are having a season finale filled with triumphant fanfares. It's actually all Russian, which was not intentional. It just kind of happened that way because, again, our Young Artist Competition Junior Division winner from 2020 is Tyler James McKay, and he will be performing the first piano concerto of Sergei Prokofiev. Turns out our two winners this year chose the music of Prokofiev to have their debut, and they play it beautifully. Just absolutely brilliant, virtuosic playing by these two young musicians. And so the first piano concerto of Prokofiev is the centerpiece of our finale, along with Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony. It is a dramatic, fateful work. It's one of his most personal, obviously, and it's filled with melodies that you love and remember. And the thought, Alec, of even playing Tchaik 4 with a full orchestra, with live audiences, is enough to make my hair stand up. It's fantastic to imagine. I know, I can't wait. And so get your tickets now. You do not want to miss a beat of this season. There's just so much on offer. We'll have some additionally sold programs, chamber music performances. Of course, the concerts of our youth symphony are always free, thanks to the generous support of our sponsors. Alec, this year, we didn't know what was going to happen last year, obviously. So much uncertainty, but there's so much good news to report.
Yes, absolutely. Mostly that we're back at the Civic, and I'm just so excited for that.
And just being able to say that we made it through the year. We survived financially. Musically, we took a big hit. We need to get our orchestra back together and feel what that's like. But we're going to do that. We're going to have those opportunities. And again, I'm just thankful every day for the support of our sponsors, ticket buyers, and individual donors. We could not do it without you. We had huge support this year from the Bank of Idaho, who helped us secure PPP loans during the pandemic. That was incredibly important to our getting through last year. And now it feels, it's not back to normal, but it's whatever the new normal is. We'll be encouraging face masks at the auditorium. Our musicians will remain masked and distanced when necessary. And we're going to keep evolving. As the guidelines evolve, we're going to try to keep everybody safe. But we know that hunger for coming back to live concerts is there. And so we're just so excited about it. I've just been bubbling all morning about this opportunity to tell everyone that we're coming back. It's just a quick update. That's all we really have. It's ifsymphony.org, where you can get all of your renewed season tickets. We want to hear from you in the office. Again, that's 208-529-1080. Alec, what else can we let folks know about today?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. No, I'm not sure. I think that's it. Just please come back and get your tickets. Oh, Youth Symphony auditions, if you want to briefly touch on that.
Absolutely.
We'll be rolling out that announcement hopefully a little later this week, but we will be having both in-person and video auditions for the Youth Symphony, so that we can get that group going again this year under the direction of Christine Hutchings, and we're so excited to have her join the team to step in to lead that group, and then of course Annalie Kelly staying with the Preparatory String Orchestra. But that audition information should be released about Thursday or Friday of this week.
Right. We're busy behind the scenes. It has been such a busy time, especially rounding out the season, getting everything closed from one year, moving on to the next. Lots of new staff team to introduce. We're so excited to be bringing on a fuller team and just, again, making it so that we can expand what we do. Because if it was just me and Alec, I can tell you we would be treading water as fast as we could. But now, with this big team coming in place, we're so excited about what we have to offer at the Idaho Falls Symphony. So thank you for tuning in. Again, check us out at ifsymphony.org. There will be Facebook events. There's lots of opportunity for you to get in touch with us and to stay in touch with us as we reconnect in this 72nd season of the Idaho Falls Symphony, everybody. So there we are, Facebook Live. We've been live. We'll see you live and in person. Please get your tickets. Renew your season tickets starting today. I'm expecting the phone to start blowing up in the office at some point.
I know. I have mine muted, actually, so that it wouldn't. So that we wouldn't have to hear it.
We'll cue up the sounds of the phone ringing here in the background.
There we go.
All right, Alec, thank you so much for organizing this, and we're glad to see all of you. We'll see you at the Symphony very soon.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Yep.